Okay, hey guys, no guns for white men. Because if we just take the guns from the white men that go and shoot up everything, then we'll all be saved. Seriously, that's what's gonna have to happen. I'm totally kidding. Like, that's bullshit. So this whole narrative that white men are like shooting up the country and something has to be done is just like the most ridiculous like rigmarole I've ever heard. First of all, listening to children and having children dictate our way of being is just wrong. It's ridiculous. Why don't we let them drink and drive and do drugs and gamble too? Why? Oh, because they don't have an understanding of life. They don't have the maturity and the life experience to understand how guns can save them. If they knew about guns, if they weren't afraid of guns, then they would be able to, make more sound decisions. But, I think that a lot of people learn about guns by what they see on TV. And whether it's in narratives with TV shows and movies, or it's by the news telling them that guns are bad and that they're bad people if they want to own guns. So, first of all, I took a class and I didn't know that I couldn't shoot my gun sideways. Like, I was looking forward to, like, in the movies, you see like rappers and stuff and they think they're all badass. They're like, bam, bam, bam. And they're shooting their gun sideways. I was like, wait, I can't do that. They're like, no. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I was so bummed just because I saw it on TV and I was like, well, yeah, I'm gonna be cool and I'm gonna if somebody breaks in my house, I'm gonna shoot them sideways. But I guess it doesn't work like that. And my ignorant ass thought that because I saw that on TV, I guess hiding behind couches, just so you know, it doesn't save you from guns either. I thought that because I saw it on TV. And that doesn't work either, and neither does books. Books don't stop bullets. So I know, like, people like have testified, like on TV, that that they like were able to stop the bullets with their book, but yeah, that doesn't work either. You need like a bulletproof vest, just so you know. So I had a friend that was raped in her house. I had a cousin that had a stalker that shot her in the face, and her sister in the stomach. And those people had guns illegally. So if they had a gun legally and they were able to stop them, then maybe they wouldn't have gotten hurt. Okay? By the way, my cousin and her sister, they're fine. They didn't die. It's harsh, but, they're fine. But this happened like years ago. Anyway, my dad, I was in the riots and my dad had a store and he was able to ward people off because he had a gun. Okay? So I never thought of the idea really of having a gun or getting a gun until I see, my dad's been telling me I need to get a gun for years and years and years. I was like, whatever, I'll just kept putting it off. But, now because of how crazy and violent the left is, I want a gun ASAP, okay? I got my license to carry. I'm just like, I'm on it. Like, I want a gun to protect myself. I'm not like, okay, first of all, I'm looking at the violence, the videos upon videos of Antifa and the left just beating people up for wearing red Trump hats, okay? Hitting them in the head with U-locks, sticking knives in their tires, beating them with lead pipes, setting stuff on fire, going up and shooting up a baseball field, derailing trains, okay? So I don't trust these motherfuckers as far as I can throw them. I'm not going down like that. If I'm going down, I'm going down fighting. I'm not going to go down with my hands up. I'm going to go down like holding something and shooting somebody back, just so you know. I'm not like that, okay? So, yeah, I don't see the benefit of taking everybody's guns away that are law-abiding citizens, because the criminals are always going to get guns. I don't know, like, that's just common sense 101, And then, if I call the police and somebody's breaking into my house, like, can they travel at the speed of light? Are they gonna get here in like 0.0000000 whatever seconds, to stop? If they can do that, then maybe, maybe. But that's impossible. So then I'm gonna call, somebody's breaking my house. I'm gonna call the people. I'm gonna have to tell them my gate code, so they have to wait outside so I can give them the gate code. Then they have to find my bungalow because I live in a crazy apartment complex where all the buildings are like, numbered weird and shit. So I have to find the building, they have to run up the stairs. They're going to have to do all this stuff. How long do you think that it's going to take for them to actually get to me? Like, I'm, knock on wood, I'd be dead or shot already, So versus how long do you think it's going to take for me to call the cops and for them to get up to my apartment versus me going in my drawer and pulling out a gun and shooting who's ever in here? Who do you think is going to get to the bad guy faster? You know? It's ridiculous. Democide is one of the most prolific and widespread murders or types of murder in history, and that's death by government. You know, and as soon as people give up their guns, the government murders them. Do you really trust our government right now? Even people, I mean, I trust Trump, but I'm saying people that are saying that they don't trust Trump, they're going to give, so he's a dictator and he's like Hitler, they're going to give up their guns to him. I mean, so if he wanted to do something like that, if he was going to, it'd be so easy for him because law-abiding citizens don't have the guns. They're retarded. Like their mode of thinking is very twisted. They don't think ahead. They don't think things through. They just think what they think what's right is right, and they don't have any other thought. They don't put any other thought into their statements or their belief systems. It's really bizarre. Really bizarre. Yeah. So I just think that I can't wait to get my gun. But I also think that I hope I never have to use it. I'm not like I'm gung-ho a little bit about getting one to protect myself because I want to be able to protect myself. But I also think that I hope I never really have to use it. I want to be confident to use it and really never hope I have to use it. Anybody that I know that has guns and that know about guns and that have been trained with guns, they have a very, very, they have a very good sense of, they're ethical about it. They're not, they're not excited about going around and shooting people. They take it very seriously. They take gun safety very seriously. They take having to take a life very seriously, because even if somebody deserved it and was trying to hurt me or kill me, I still would feel bad because who wants to take a life? I'm not a psychopath, but I don't want, I mean, it's either them or me, but if it comes down to that, but at the end of the day, I'm not gung-ho about having to use it and having to shoot somebody, but I'm not going to let them do that to me either. Look at what's happening in England. Nobody has guns, but the bad guys have guns. The bad guys have cups of acid. So if I saw somebody coming up and walking up on me with a cup of acid and I had a gun, guess who's going down first? Not me. Okay, not me. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I just want to say that. All right, peace, truth, love you guys. Bye.